Yesterday's reading in Atomic Habits was talking about habit tracking. And in my early videos, I believe I said the reason this appealed to me was the tracking. I had already been walking up and down the hill, which I'm at 140 days of going up and down the hill because I've incorporated it into my walks. But I felt like 75 hard gave me these specific tasks to do, to check off. You know, I'm not literally checking them off a box, but I am every day writing that I'm 20 days in. So every day I look at that and think, you've gone 20 days. You don't want to restart that. And I honestly don't feel like it would be that hard to restart. There's days where I'm like, yeah, it wouldn't be a big deal to restart at all. Good morning, it's day 20. A little rough start to the morning. We're running behind. It's 5:20. I like to be done, so I need to get going so I can be out the door. Pretty cold outside. I really don't want to walk this morning. I'm just tired. I don't want to leave it to the afternoon either, so I probably will do it. It says it's 13 out, feels like -2. We have 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts today. We had about 5 inches yesterday, and now there's like another 3 inches that came down overnight. I don't know if it was off the trees from blowing. I'm not sure, but so I have no idea what the hill's gonna be like. Let's see, we have the wind until tomorrow morning, so we got 2 days of it. Down 13.6 pounds this morning. I really needed that scale to move a little bit just for that motivation to reassure me that I'm doing what I should be right now. I mean, I know I am, but that mental game. I was thinking about last night's reading of Atomic Habits, and it talked a lot about habit tracking, and that is what appealed to me doing this challenge, is basically checking the box. I think I said that early on. For me, every time I'm doing well, there's very, very specific things that I'm doing. It's tracking my food, weighing every day. It's doing things every day consistently that works for me. During this, I've been writing down each day, the walking up and down the hill. That started as something I had to do every single day. That's why I don't want to stop it. So technically I could stop that. I've moved on to something else, but I want to keep that going. Eventually, I'm sure something will interfere and it won't happen. But right now, that's what works for me. And if their day comes where for some reason I can't go up and down the hill 3 times, I believe right now the next day I would go ahead and do it again and not worry about tracking because I've built that habit. And this is what's working for me right now. This is what appeals to me about 75 hard, is the tracking. Knowing I got to do the 2 45-minute workouts, drink the water, read the book, take the selfie. I'm missing something there. Oh, and follow the diet. That's what works. Well, we're gonna get the workout going. It's a little chilly this morning for sure. I'm running really behind, so I'm gonna get going. Try a new workout. There's a YouTube page, Walk at Home. This is the one that I seem to like. It doesn't have the best music, but I like the workout. Keeps me moving, motivated. This is a mile walk, so we're gonna start with that, and I'll probably switch to another one, but I just wanted to switch the instructor up. It's bright enough to show the snow blowing around. Getting up the last hill, it's hard today. It's tiring. I think even the dogs are finding it a bit tiring finding it. This is day 141 of the hills. I was just kind of thinking back about when I started. I felt desperate to do something. Like I had to do something. And I thought that would shortly turn into more, and it didn't. It was months before I came across 75 hard. I suppose I can give it some credit because maybe if I wasn't doing that already, I may not have thought that this was attainable. Oh, this is exhausting going up the hill. Come on. Just finished the hill. Now we're walking the road that's plowed, so it should be a little bit easier to walk. But the road's getting pretty narrow because we've had so much snow in a short time. Oh, Axel's looking for a place to go to the bathroom. There's a spot right here that's not bad. He won't go there. He just realized it's too deep. Come on, Axel. He only seems to like one side of the road, which is varied. Finishing the walk up with the old man. He even kind of looks like an old man with that coat my mom got him. This is perfect right here. This explains how I get motivated. Habit tracking also helps keep your eye on the ball. You're focused on the process rather than the result. You're not fixated on getting six-pack abs. You're just trying to keep the streak alive and become the type of person who doesn't miss workouts. One thing that stood out in the reading to me was how everything that you're doing is one step closer to being the person that you want to be. It's about creating your identity is the way that I'm taking it. You know, I want to be a triathlete. I never feel like I'm a triathlete because I don't train consistently. And that's really the goal. Something else that I noted, something else that I thought about last night, I think I was making my day 8 video. I had a really hard time seeing myself in that video. You know you're getting big, you feel you're getting big, things get harder, putting your shoes on, your socks on, clothes don't fit right, you're not comfortable in anything, you don't want to do anything. And this last week of starting to make those videos and seeing where I was on day 1 to where I am on day 28 last night is just a completely different person. And I was talking to my friends about how I'm this person today that I wasn't 4 weeks ago, but I am very well aware that I could easily become that other person again. And that's what I have to keep constantly in my mind when temptations do come in. Like I've mentioned, temptations aren't really bothering me right now. I'm not surprised by that. It's not uncommon when I do this on my many attempts. I do feel like this is a little different this time, that 75 hard is helping me build these habits. I do believe, like Andy Frisella says in one of his podcasts, after 75 days, you're not going to want to stop. You're going to want to keep it going. You're really, truly building a habit. And reading Atomic Habits at the same time is really perfect. I would strongly suggest reading Atomic Habits while doing 75 hard. They kind of go hand in hand, in my opinion. I don't know if these guys have ever met up. They probably have. I've got no idea. But I definitely think that this book goes hand in hand with 75 hard. I'm sure there's a 75 hard book. I haven't looked. I have another book lined up for after this one. It was just some thoughts that I had this morning. Wrapping up day 29. Relatively quiet day. Got up, got the walk done. Workout done. Big difference in what I see in myself from when I go back and edit the videos. I think I just posted day 9. and just big difference in just my energy level and like activity during the workout, like my movement, everything. I've changed a lot. It is hard to go back and see those videos. I think I said that yesterday. We're on day 29. Super windy out. I mean, you could hear it. I don't know if you can hear it as I'm recording this, but tomorrow morning, gonna have to get up and walk in the same weather. Oh, it'll be interesting. Day 29.